So we had some really big news that didn't get nearly enough, really no press coverage this week. The United States Space Force has activated its first and only dedicated unit targeting other nations' satellites and the ground support systems that support them. It's the 75th Intelligence, Surveillance, and Reconnaissance Squadron. It was activated on the 11th of this month at Patterson Air Force Base in Colorado. It's going to analyze. What it does is it analyzes the potential targets, it locates them, tracks these targets, and then they participate in target engagement, which is a euphemism saying, they kind of go out there and disrupt them when they can, or they'll destroy them if they have to. I consider this huge. Everything is in the cloud, folks. Now, this was a bold decision. I know a few years ago when they talked about this, the media laughed. It was a bold decision to create this unit. And it actually continues a long and bold tradition of America, the United States, going out and conquering space. And when I thought about that, it was a great time for me to offer a very special shout out. Now, many of you remember I was in Las Vegas speaking last week to a whole bunch of investors from all over the country. And one of them handed me this note. I want to read it. Charles, this request is for my 97-year-old father-in-law. His name is Don Clegg. He is a Navy World War II veteran. He is a retired Los Angeles City firefighter after serving 30 years. He was one of the first test subjects for NASA. Spacesuits. The Apollo astronauts wore, he was the one who actually tested these things. He and I watched your show on Fox Business every day from noon to 1 p.m. at his home in St. George, Utah. I would appreciate it if you could do a surprise shout out on your show to surprise him. He is one of your biggest fans, and we both are investors. We've been stuck in the stock market for the last 40 years. I forgot to mention, Don and his wife, Nina, were married for 69 years prior to her passing in December of 2014. Don has 8 grandchildren and 19 great-great-grandchildren. Thank you for all you do for individual investors. I love this kind of stuff. Don, thank you for your service. Really, really thank you.